Good morning. How are you? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Man, I'm tired. It's been a long weekend. But it's been a good weekend. I shot a pilot presentation for a comedy pilot. A pilot presentation, in case you don't know, is when a studio or network doesn't want to put money or commit into making an actual pilot. So they do a short version, like a 15-minute version of a pilot that then they use to present to the rest of the network or rest of the studio, and then try to sell it and get money to make a pilot and then hopefully turn it into a series. So I acted in one of those. I was an actor. And speaking of being an actor, thanks for all your kind comments after I put up the commercial demo reel that I did. I think I'd cut that back around 2005, 2006 of a bunch of commercials that I'd been in, as I've done a bunch of commercials over the years that I've been out here in LA and back in Texas, which is where I'm originally from. But it didn't include any of the new commercials I've done. Oh, and if you haven't seen that, here I'll put the link right there. There's a link. You can click on that if you want to see the other commercials. There they are. Hi, link. Nice to see you. But a lot of you wrote some really kind messages saying, where's that Verizon commercial I saw you in, and where's the commercial in the DMV and ESPN spots and all that kind of thing. So I did have some other commercials that I liked, some funny spots. So I looked through and I saw some other things that I'd done in the past few years. I don't have all of them. There was like a Walmart Christmas spot that I did by a Christmas tree. I've never even seen that one. There was I guess 3 other commercials I did for Kia. One of the Kia commercials is on here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the newer commercials that I've done in the past 3 years or so. And maybe you'll, I don't know, let me know how many of these you've seen before, how many of these you recognize, and I hope you enjoy them. Be careful, Jimmy.
I'm fine, Mom.
I'm bored. Can you hear me now?
Huskers.
No.
Huskers with a Z? No. Ooh, Husk guy.
Taken.
How about with that heart? Heart cur. No. Brasky guy, Brasky pants, Brasky man. Bet nobody's.
Nope.
Somebody's got that. You know what? I need to go write some more, and I'll be back. Oh, wait. Excuse me. How about Nebraska? Sorry, dude. Nebraska. So, picture this. It's March Madness. Purdue is battling Oklahoma. While that's happening, Seton Hall is pulling an upset over Temple. And where am I? I'm stuck watching UCLA blow out Maryland. For this year's NCAA tournament, I won't settle for highlights. I want the whole game. How much are you willing to pay for happiness? At KiaMatch.com, we can help you find a life partner through our compatibility program. It's so easy. It's got everyone talking. All I know is North Carolina is getting outplayed by a 14-seed team. North Carolina's got no timeouts, 0.
Clock's ticking down.
And he's coming down the court.
Here comes Owens. He threw it away. It's over.
He just threw it away.
To nobody? Let the madness begin.
I'm here with Dave Straub, MVP of the Carver Middle School Spring Recital. How'd you pull it off, Dave?
Well, it was a balancing act. I had to constantly check the Miami score, plus watch Dallas highlights, all while fulfilling my duties as a dad.
Was experience a factor?
Oh, absolutely. We've been to 2 ballets this year. You really learn from that kind of boredom.
All right. From Carver Middle School, back to you in the studio. I've got Sarah Fisk, MVP of the Anderson Baby Shower. Congratulations, Sarah.
Thanks, Dad. It feels really good.
What was the toughest part today?
I guess it was, pretending I actually wanted to be here. But I was able to stay focused and watch highlights from a bunch of college hoops games, so.
Great, what's next?
I'd really like my sister Nancy to talk to me again, but I'd settle for a ride home. Nancy!
All right, back to you in the studio.
Be an ESPN MVP.
Want to learn how Mirena works? Call 1-800-870-4909 or visit simplymirena.com for an educational brochure. Happily, if you change your plans, Mirena is easily removed. So log on.
Then come to your local Gateway store, where our friendly staff is ready to help you. We offer in-store training and service.
We make it easy for you to make your home beautiful. Want to get yourself from dreams to done? Ask how. Ask now. Ask Sherwin-Williams.
Those last few commercials were that's my favorite kind of commercial to shoot, where you really don't have to do anything. You just kind of sit on a sofa and read a paper, or you saw in the end when that Sherwin-Williams, like, goes past the camera and I'm just in a photograph with the wife. Well, I was sitting on the sofa, and then you see us in a photograph. That was the easiest commercial to shoot. And I really love the easy ones, because the hard ones, like that that Direct TV one where I'm talking about all the different games on all the different screens, when you do a commercial like that, you have to do a lot of memorization, first of all, and you have to get it exactly right, you know, word for word perfect, within the exact time frame that they need. Like they said, oh, this needs to be 23 seconds or 23 and a half seconds. So then you'll do a couple takes and they go, yeah, that was good, but you missed this word and you have to take off half a second. You're half a second too long. So, and seriously, they really do that. Then you speed it up a tiny bit. Now, okay, now you're half a second too short, so just let it go a little bit longer than that. It's crazy. But yeah, those are tough. Here's something interesting. A lot of people actually ask me about the Verizon commercial where where we're camping and there's all the mosquitoes that come around. Those were actually real mosquitoes, real dead mosquitoes that were glued to our faces, which is weird, but that's what they did. And then the live mosquitoes that are flying around, those were all put in later in post. So yes, they actually glued dead mosquitoes to our faces. Oh, I'm going to show you something. That commercial, that Verizon commercial, originally aired for a couple of weeks in a slightly different version. This shot, take a look at this shot. This is where the beekeeper is releasing the mosquitoes. And take a look at this shot, and then I'll show you how it changed. Okay, so that shot then became this shot. Did you see the difference? They added extra people in the background, and they replaced the beekeeper's face. So they took out the original actor who was in there and put in, like, it looks weird to me. It's a CG face, and it's really bright. Take a look again. This is the original, and then this is the new version. I think it's a little weird. I think it's kind of crazy that they did that. And it's really too bad, because the original actor who played the beekeeper, he didn't get residual checks after they replaced his face, and they put in somebody else. Who knows why they do those things? I don't know. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to show you something I've never showed anybody. This is the very first commercial that I did back when I was a college student at University of Texas in Austin. Hook 'em horns. In the late 80s. This is a commercial for a local dry cleaners, and this is very embarrassing. But since you've watched this video all the way to this point, you deserve it. So enjoy it, and it's nice talking to you.
Everybody needs a little help sometimes. Everybody needs a hand. That's why we're working